Alright, what up? It's your boy Creators Beat Down. This is like my 5th time doing this video, which is crazy because the video keeps getting corrupted. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they don't happen again. Oh, we're gonna be doing Vegeta today. So I did Super Saiyan 4 Goku recently. We're gonna do Vegeta now. I'm gonna just pick this map instead. And here's the thing with Vegeta. He's an extreme long-range fighter, and people should understand that you play with these characters differently. You don't use them the same way as what you would Goku, or what you would Jiren or anyone else. So I'm gonna help you get your money's worth. So here's one thing you must know. Let's put it on them. Okay. So Vegeta attacks are stubby. He doesn't excel. He doesn't have the advantage or anything at close range. You see, his attacks are real stubby. Even his dash attack is stubby. It don't go nowhere. It don't go nowhere. It don't go nowhere. And even this, I mean, let me show you. But yeah, it don't go nowhere really. So really, you're gonna be excelling at long range combat. And let me show you. Let me jump over here. This is close range. This is all close range right here. So this is where like certain characters are gonna basically they're gonna eat here. I'm gonna do a whole nother video about that too, getting more into long range combat. This is mid range combat. Anywhere right here that's outside the close range and stuff, this is mid-range combat. Back here, this is long range. This is long range combat. This is where certain characters like Vegeta is going to eat it. This is where I would say the abilities are showing off best. This is where pretty much like they excel at that range. Just put it right there. But anyway, I had to get my key back down to 0. So what does Vegeta have? Because we know Goku has a hidden speed stat, so Goku's really fast, and that helps with his close range combat. That helps him close in everything. But Vegeta, what he has, he's slower. Like even this is slow. So the actual attack itself, that's slow. So what does he have? I'm gonna show you what he has. Look at the key go up. That's at 2 bars now. That's at 2 bars now. That's at 5 bars now. He has crazy key. His key recovery. Key recovery is different from key charging. So basically, he gains a lot more key from certain actions outside of charging key. So just letting y'all know that ahead right now. And when you're playing Vegeta, you're going to be throwing this out a lot. You're going to be doing this, and you're going to be doing this. If you're not doing that with Vegeta, you're not using them right. Just keeping it simple, keeping it cut, just like that. You're not using them right. If these attacks benefit at long range. Like I said, I'm going to get into a video about that on the song with long range characters as a whole. These attacks, like that same attack, just benefits from long range. You can even use this long range. You can use this mid-range to long range. Hell, you can even use that close range possibly. But at long range is where you really want to be using your charge key blast. So let's get into his moves, and then we're going to get to his actual combos. Okay, so his first move is Force Edge. It's a one-hit move. Okay, we know that. That's good. So what you can do with it, right? Let me put on this first. So it goes from the start. So you see how he blocks immediately after getting hit? He's going to block at the first frame he's available to do so. So I'm going to hit this, right? And you can even go into this. And then look how he's not able to block that. He's not able to block that. As soon as he recovers, he can't even block that. Can't even block it. That's great. That's great for us because you can do things like this. And he actually got it. If you've seen it, he perfect blocked it, which means that he was able to block, but the attack hit him at the same frame. So it's like if he doesn't block him, he's going to get hit. See, it caught him again. But he was able to get out of it that time, so I could go into another one. That's just another potential way. Vegeta works on momentum. That's one thing I learned. Vegeta, he works on momentum. With Ki Blasters, typically, they're going to work on momentum, but specifically this Vegeta. So it's not just combos, but it's like you could get past all that stamina. They got a whole bunch of stamina. What does that mean at long range? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Really don't mean too much. But anyway, Force Edge. And then if you do it close, you get more damage and you do a second hit. And then I want you to look at this. Because what do you notice? After the second hit, this is another beneficial property of it. All right, he did a back roll. He did a back roll. I don't want to do a back roll. Okay, but you look at that. He's not facing me, so his back is turned. So we also have that effect. Of course, you can't block. He can't block, so I could literally hit this, right? And I could immediately go into this to potentially continue my attack. That's just another way to go about it. There's other ways you could pair this move with other skills, but we're gonna move ahead for now. So you also have Final Blow. So Final Blow, this is a long range skill. It might be close range. I mean, it might use it close at the opponent, but you start it from long range because that's the safest place to do it. And then you close in. So you kind of want to catch your opponent off guard or throwing other attacks, even catch them potentially moving, and you can throw that out, and then you can even pair it with other moves. You can even pair it with Burning Blast. Or if not, you can even just go into a combo normally. That's just if you want to. Hold it, can you do a grab off this? Oh, you can. Okay. Well, that's nice. Okay. Going into Burning Blast. So this is a close range move. And yes, long range fighters can have close range skills or techniques that allow them to be able to do something at close range, and typically it's going to be able to push the opponent back into long range, like this one. Burning Blast, it has armor too, so you can throw that out, and it does 2 hits essentially. I know it says 6, but the other 5 hits, they all hit at once basically. So you hit that, bam, hit them with the rest of the attack. And so your opponent can be attacking you, right? And you're blocking, and you're gonna look for a gap. You're gonna look for a gap within their combo if they try to sidestep anything. When people are being aggressive at close range, and then you have instant armor on activation. As soon as you activate the move, instant armor. And not only that, because this could really put someone in trouble, like if their stamina's low. So you could, bam, go into that and go into the ultimate. I don't recommend using Final Flash so loosely. I would recommend going into full power energy. Whoa. Okay. So y'all kind of get the gist of that move. For the most part, it's meant to use for close range and it's meant to kind of be like a get off me. But it's not an evasive. You can use it like an evasive too, but you don't have to wait to get hit to use it. Another good move, well, we have Ultimate Charge. So you won't be using this too often, if I must be serious. Let me just waste my key. Because you would have to do something like get them off you, then you have to charge. But then you kind of see, I was able to charge up 5, so I guess that's good. Let me see if I can charge up some more real quick. Let me see if I charge up some more. Let me try from long range. Let me do this. If I hit them with this from long range, I mean, I guess, but that's risky. That's something risky. You could try that, but that is risky. I would be careful doing that. But anyway, moving along. We're going to get into the evasive, then the ultimates. So the evasive instant rise. So it's not your normal instant rise. What this does, I could move faster and I can move farther if I hold X. Not only that, it also works too when you can move downward. So MUI Goku has the same type of instant rise. And you're wondering, like, what's the purpose of this? So this could instantly get Vegeta back in the long range. If you're in close range and you do not prefer it, you can instantly get back into long range combat. And this keeps the opponent off of you. So this is a great move. Hold up, let me do this. There you go. So don't hold X. If you want to move as far back as possible, don't hold X. If you want to move forward, you can hold X for that too. Let me see. You can even move to the side of them as well. Okay, but anyway, but the purpose of this move, you could even throw out an attack and you could throw them off. They can't even block from behind. You could go above them, behind them. You could go do this to instantly charge something like that up. Or you could even just throw out charge Ki Blast and then go from there. Simple as that. Alright. So now going into the ultimate attacks. I think I'm going to explain Final Flash first because I find that to be kind of straightforward. Okay, so Final Flash, the new one, it has a lot of power behind it, and the more Ki you have, the more destructive it becomes. As simple as that. Okay, but going on from there, you probably wondering, how do I combo this? There's ways to combo it. You could combo it with Burning Blast, but you want to typically use this to finish off your opponent. Like, you could graze them with it, but you kind of, like, the thing is, you want them to get them while their stamina's low or something like that. So you probably won't be using that too often. So you wonder, I can't really use Vegeta's moves too much if the stamina's like low, but that's the whole point of Ki Blasters, because they keep long range combat kind of goes over stamina. Close range fighting is a totally different thing. But here's the thing with Vegeta, so you can hit that, and that's his combo into his Final Flash. He could come to his Final Flash just like that, with the 5 lights and then the heavies. That's pretty much it from there. So 4 power energy volley. The thing with this skill, this is an underrated ultimate and it doesn't get used much at all. So I'm going to show you this real quick. Show you the damage it does right now. I'm not even at max level yet. You can't complain about that damage. That's good damage. And not only that, the property of this move is continuous. It's continuous projectiles. And I think they actually buffed it too. They just like a secret buff. But it's continuous projectiles. So what happens is that even if you use an evasive, let me show you. It's still gonna be coming after him. He's still gonna be getting hit. So he has to block. That's what I like about that skill. But let me show you something even better with it. Cause let me show you how you could take this Ki Blast shit to the next level. So you see, I hit him and he blocks immediately after. So that's kind of like the fastest thing you could do is block. But look, he couldn't block that. So now he's just taking that damage. By the time he recovers, he was able to block that one, but it was a perfect block. So he was forced to block it. He couldn't block it that time. I'm saying, like, that's hard to get out of. And so 4 power energy blast volley, you could throw that out freely. You could throw that out freely at any opponent, regardless of how much stamina they have. With, I would say, the select few evasives that might have like hyper movement. Hyper movement, you would die. You would die. That's just one evasive you might want to watch out for. That's about it. But yeah, that's it right there. Okay. And so you can even do certain things, like you can even combo into it. Well, from a certain range you could combo into it. It could be kind of tricky. You could gel into it, so he couldn't even get out of that, like with the regular key blast. But I think we got the gist of that now. So now that I showed off all the moves, let's show off the basic combat. So close range combat, the grab is a okay grab, okay range, a bit slower grab speed. It's not the slowest, but definitely not the fastest grab. But the good thing about this grab is that it goes into a combo. So you could go into your neutral from it. And that's something that you kind of want for Vegeta, yeah. So that's pretty much it for that. Going into his combo strings, his light, heavy, heavy. This is good. But the thing about Vegeta, when it comes to his combos, you're going to want to be able to use your skills. So your skills are important. So if you have ki, make sure you have ki. So I throw this out so you could throw something like that out. For that light, heavy, heavy. Or you can even do this. Because Vegeta is not going to be able to do much damage off of combos alone, off of just basic damage alone. So you have to use his skills, because that's where he benefits from. All right. But here's the thing. You can even just do this. Now, this is dangerous all on its own, because it's a light heavy. Let me show you again. So I could combine this with this, because this is not vanishable. At that point, once you hit that, it's not vanishable. I can hit this. And if I can hit that, then that means I can hit this. And that's his own combo right there. And so you should be doing stuff like this a lot, because Vegeta has great ki recovery. And so even going from there, let's go into his normal combo, his square combo. He goes into the air. There's another variation of it if you do the dash attack. I still got this shit on. If you go into the dash attack, it doesn't do the whole air thing. So if you're already on the ground, you stay on the ground, and you're able to get this type of effect from force edge. Or you could do this, and you're able to get that off. So there's certain benefits to this stuff. But if you're gonna go for that square combo, make sure you have some ki so that you can actually continue your combo. Because if you don't, then you might just have to do that. Something like that instead. Going into the heavy combo now. The heavy combo is different. This is something that you're gonna wanna kind of be a bit mindful for, so you can throw this out. I'm gonna show you the heavy combo first. That's it. So if you complete the whole combo, you could go into a skill, of course, or this gives you time to charge up your charge ki blast. And it connected right there, but typically your charge ki blast won't connect because they end up recovering in time. See, like they end up recovering. But that don't mean that they still can't be trapped by it. And it puts them at long range, which is, it's all beneficial to Vegeta. It puts them at long range. You should make sure you get them to long range. So you see right there, but it connects because it's about a wall, so, walls matter still. But you can also, screw that, but you can also just skip that part too, because you already did the knockback. You already did the knockback right here, so in 3 hits, you did the knockback. and then you hit them with the charge attack, and there you go in the long range. And even with this, they can vanish right here. You can either go into this, or you could, if they vanish, you can throw that out instead. Just something to keep in mind. Okay, and now time to go into his light, his signature. So it's 5 lights into the heavy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the one where you're gonna be doing like big damage from. Cause you could go into stuff like final blow. Why you finish? There we go. You can go into things like final blow, force edge. You can even go into his ultimate. Hold on, let me show you his ultimate. There we go. So you can really get his ultimate going from that, or even 4-power energy volley. And all this time within these animations gives you time to charge up your attack too, to charge up your charge key blast. Like I said, you can even throw that out if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend that. I would do an attack like this. So, and then I charge it up. And I'll throw that out. And then see, look, and now he's facing behind me too. Just from the combo itself, he's facing behind me. I mean, he's facing away. So even then, I can do this. This is just another combo you can do. Go into final blow. Go into that. And then jail them. And then now they're getting hit with another ultimate. Just like that. And look at all that damage I did. Off rip right there. And then that's with Goku's Super Soul activated. He has a defense Super Soul, basically. Okay, and that's just from the signature. And now we're going into the light heavy. Okay, so this move is great for gaining ki. They all are, but this move, you really gain a lot of ki with it. And I would say, if you don't have no ki, you're just trying to build ki, you definitely can get some ki back with this. You can do something like that. And then you could throw that out right after. Or you could do this. And since you're right by the ground, he does that. And you can just keep the momentum going. Pretty much, you just keep the momentum going. Or you can even cut it short after that and then go right and I screwed up. And you go right to that. See? Or even better yet. And then that's like a guarantee. You can guarantee combo right in the 4-power energy blast volley. Just right from there. That's also a great move to do. Yeah, I'm not close enough, so I can't do that though. But it's still a great move to do. Just when you want to like kind of try to get stuff off, because you're able to charge up things too. I wonder if I could jail into that, because I really don't have it shown this part. But you can even jail, like, so look, I got it back on. So let's see if I could. I jailed him. So I jailed him into it. I wonder will that work from here. Nah, it doesn't. But I can do it like this though. Yeah, that works. That's insane. That's insane. That works. And then you could tell, I'm saying that the connection has to be good when you're doing this type of stuff. The connection must be good. If you're going to be trying to jail people, the connection has to be good. So if I ever kick you out and you can tell the connection is bad, well, you should already know why. But anyway, that's pretty much it for Vegeta for the most part. I'm going to give a more in-depth tutorial on Ki Blasters as a whole in another video. Hopefully y'all like this. Y'all stay creative out there.